right, normally I like to keep a little bit of a break in between my Budget Beast videos, but they keep on dropping the price floor, meaning the lower cards are getting cheaper and cheaper, and I can actually help and update this Budget Beast list. It is a little hard because we still don't have the database website yet. I don't know what's taking so long on EA's end, but we're waiting for that. But I still went out and scouted a lot of these cards, a lot of really good cards coming out for under 50K. Remember, that is our budget in our Budget Beast videos list. Let's just jump right into it, man. So many cards today. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, to check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order. At number one, we do got, or I don't know why I want to say number one. Our first card of the list is going to be Andre Jordan. I'm starting with the lower overall cards that are cheaper. You can see he's around 17K. You can get him under 20K very, very easily. But Andre Jordan Jr. is a very solid corner. I think zone is what you want to play if you aren't like a super like heavy, I don't know, a glitch team, or you have a God Squad. I think zone's definitely better than man. You do not want your corners running man-to-man with Luther Burden and all these guys unless you have the top end of them. But you can see 81 speed is a little bit on the slower end, but he is 6'1". He has his above 80 zone coverage right there. I love the height on him. The play rex above 82. This is a guy that when you compare him to other corners around this price range, or even guys around his overall, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. I think Andre Jordan, for his overall, is about as good as you could possibly get at corner right now. And actually, our first D tackle ever on a Budget Beast list, Booger McFarland. No, not his 85 or even his 83. We are looking at his 82 overall, one of the lower editions of his legend cycle. He is very cheap, around 25K. I think he's the best D tackle you can get for around that price. The one negative is with him is that he is really, really slow at 68 speed. But to be fair, most D linemen are so. Like the best D tackle in the game, Timmy Jernigan's only 75 speed. So, you know, it is what it is. But when you look at the major pass rushing stats or the major D tackle stats, you're looking for strength, you're looking for the tackle, the block, the power move. All of those are 81 plus, and 3 of them are 82s. For his overall and for what you're paying for, that is about as good as you're going to get a D tackle. I know it's not a sexy position and all, but Booger McFarland, he's definitely the D tackle you want if you're kind of a budget, nobody spent demon. He is a little bit expensive right now, and I'm getting the ugly positions out the way early. I know people want to see the wide receivers, running backs, but kicker is so important this year, especially with how hard it is to kick the field goal. I went out and bought the best kicker in the game. I thought it was so valuable, but if you're a budget guy and you're looking for a kicker, this guy, you can see under 50K by now. He's obviously a little bit inflated. He's normally not that expensive, but he is the only guy under 50K with 82 kick power. Kick power is really what you want. Obviously, the meter's swinging back and forth. That's kind of a skill gap, so that's the accuracy will help a little bit with that, slow it down, but you want the farthest kick power so you can kick farther away from obviously the field goal post. And Michael Hughes, although it's a boring kicker, you need one. I'm telling you guys, invest in a kicker, you'll win more games. I did it myself, and I do not regret it at all. It was worth all the coins in the world. Please go get you a good kicker, and he is by far the best one for this budget range. I have another legend piece right here. The 82 Marshall Faulk, I also think is a really, really good card. He does have an 83 version as well, but I went for the cheaper edition. 82 speed for around 25K is actually very good. Say if you didn't take Nick Singleton out of your free pack, I think you get it at a level like what, 10, 20, 30, 40. I think you get them for free. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't have all of them, or maybe you didn't choose Nick Singleton, you chose the other guys. Marshall Faulk is about as good as a budget beast you can get right here. Like I said, there is another edition. I think he's also under 50K, the 83. Okay, no, the 83 is absolute wax. Never mind, ignore that. So this card though, 82 speed, about as good as it gets. You can go compare him to all the other running backs in the game. He is the best possible guy you can get under 50K for this price. Or at least under 30K, man. Not even stretching the full, you know, buyable discount we got here at 50. All right, so I see this card is at 62K, but I made this list last night, and I know these cards can fluctuate, especially the 83s and the promos. You got to remember, people are rolling these at the time of the week. So remember when to buy cards, too. Like the season of the, or what are they, stories of the week. Always wait to buy these cards on Tuesdays when they actually are, people are rolling and whatnot. So you could probably get them cheaper, way cheaper, especially then. But you can see our guy Cardinal. Remember, don't buy him for the 60K, especially if you're looking at that budget. I actually think he's a really, really solid card because how good of a hybrid he is. He is on the slower end at 81, especially being an 83 overall, but he's tall at 6'2". He's 80 plus and everything. He's really good in man, really good in zone, really good at hit power. I think hybrid schemes are probably the best right now. A lot of people are blitzing out a double A gap, mixing in some zones, and a guy like, I think it's Dalen Carnell. I think I called him Dylan on accident. He's good. He's a very good hybrid card. Just the only negative is a little slow, but you can get away with it, man, especially with that budget. On our last Budget Beast video, everybody was screaming at me that Jerwan, I think it's Jerwan, I think that's how you say his name, Jerwan Newton was not on the list. And yes, I'm putting him on him here. And it's another one of those cases where you want to buy these cards, especially the ones in promos and the 83s. You want to buy them at the right time. He's another guy I saw under 50K. And everybody, like I said, this was probably the most commented player. And also, I just noticed, what's up with this? Why? Like, why? Why, EA? Why are we doing that? Just give him like a higher, I don't know. But moving on to his actual card, he is actually very, very solid for his overall. 82 speed. He is 5'11", but honestly, the small guys run routes a lot better. They also get the good juke move compared to like Mike Evans and Randy Moss. He has all of his route running above 80. That's what I like to see, especially when a lot of people, if you play God Squads, a lot of them run mid-blitz man. You're playing a lot of man coverage. You need your route running above 80, and Jerwan Newton is a guy that has fried my God Squad plenty of times, and he obviously helps a lot of people because they were commenting all over my videos. So this is a guy that I trust on the football field right now at wide receiver. He was the top 10 quarterback in our top 10 quarterback list. A budget beast, yes, was in our top 10 quarterback list. Our guy, Garrett Green, sitting right there at 50K, is the best option if you don't have Will Howard. I think Will Howard's a little bit better than him, but if you're looking for a faster option, he is 82 speed, tied for Mariota in the game. All of his accuracies are 82 plus. His only real negative is throwing to pressure, but unless you're playing like the double A gap or whatever, you're really not going to deal too crazy with that unless they're getting some crazy lucky sheds out of 4-down line sets or 3-down line sets. Garrett Green is a guy that is probably the most popular quarterback outside of like Will Howard and maybe like the top end guys that I play against. He is very, very popular out there. There's a reason why. He's fast. He's a righty. All of his accuracy is amazing. And definitely the best budget beast quarterback in the game if you didn't take that free Will Howard, like I said earlier. Feels like I'm stretching the budget on a lot of these cards, but I'm not lying to you guys when I say I think we could makeshift the budget a little bit for a lot of these guys, or at least, like I said, wait and try to snipe these guys under the 50K. I think he is the best edge rusher you could possibly get for around this budget by far. I've looked at all of them. He's very, very good. 83 speed is insane. It's faster than every card we've shown you yet on this list. He's faster than every wide receiver, every running back that you could possibly get under 50K. And then also he has 83 strength. The 75 block shed is kind of an L, but I do like seeing 83 finesse move. And honestly, in this game, I have the best edge rushers in the game, and they all kind of do suck. So all you really are looking for kind of is speed, I guess. So if they do get that lucky shed, you can hawk them down or even chase down running backs on pursuit angles or whatnot. I think Joshua Joseph's got to be on the squad. He's the one guy you could splurge on a little bit if you are going budget on the D-line. Maybe pair him next to that Booger McFarland I showed you earlier. You need him, man. He just came out, what was it, 2 days ago, in case you missed Romo? A dog, man. Probably the best 83 that came out that day. I hate including Bo Frailer this high up, but this is one of the most fluctuating cards in the game. Bo Frailer, I am also seeing on God Squads. I finally just got rid of him once Minka Fitzpatrick and Derwin James dropped, and I'm talking about the story of the week one right here. He is so good. I'm telling you, I know you can see 78 right here, but he really does go from around 50 to 60K. You could probably get him for maybe under 50K as well if you snipe. But also, look at him. By far the best card for around that budget, or even his overall. 83 speed, 6'2", 81 zone coverage, 83 hit power. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. It's really, really tough right now because I know he's stretching the budget, but this is a guy that can play on God Squads because of his height, because of his speed, the zone, everything. He's amazing, dude. I'm telling you, if you've watched a lot of my God Squad videos, he was on there. He was technically the worst card on my God Squad, but he balled. He still made plays. But Bo Frailer, man, a dog in the game. Go try him out. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a splurge, this is the guy you want. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I absolutely love doing the budget beast. It's really hard without the database because I can't go filter by under 50K and then put the top speed. I have to go search and search and search, so it takes much longer, but it kind of rewards better in the long run. It feels a lot better making a video like this. I hope you guys are enjoying these, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Also, comment down other budget beasts to help other players as well and help maybe in the next video as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.